Okay, let's take a look here at prep test 88, section 1, questions 18 through 23. So you should have Law Hub open. Let's see what we have here. And I note that this is the last of the 4 hypotheticals. It certainly did not strike me as the most challenging of the 4. So in analytical, do not make the assumption that they get progressively more difficult. Okay, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. An accountant will hold exactly 5 meetings, and my clients are we have G, H, JKL. Okay. All right. And what do I know about these folks? 6 slots are available, one each morning, one each afternoon. Okay, so again, they're making it not at all difficult to draw. Here's going to be Wednesday, morning, afternoon, Thursday, morning, afternoon, Friday, morning, afternoon. And now my constraints. H and L must be in the morning. So I'm going to do something a little bit different on this one, just so that you experiment. I'm going to put the constraints at the bottom instead of, normally I would have the constraints up here. But what I want to do now is just experiment with not doing that and maybe put the constraints at the bottom and see how that works. So H and L must be scheduled for the morning. So I'm leaving room for this to develop either to 2 or 3 hypotheticals. H and L are in the morning. All right. Underline my H and L. J must be scheduled for the day before G. So J, now remember on a day, it could be in the morning or the afternoon. So J is on the day immediately before G. All right, so that's how I would represent that. There's my J, my G. And at most, one other client can be scheduled between the meetings with G and K. So G and K can be next to each other. In other words, they can be on the same day. But if not, and again, that's reversible, it's going to be at most 1 space between them. And again, reversible. So keep your wits about you. You're reading textually. All right. So 3 very simple constraints. I mean, you could answer the orientation question now if you want. I'm going to go ahead and develop the law first. So in terms of, what to build your case on, it does seem to me that the J and G relationship is the way to go because they have to be, and let me put the days down here. The ways are Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, so I'm going to bifurcate on JG. Now, again, I don't know whether J goes in the morning or the afternoon. Same is true of G. But I know J comes on the day immediately before G. And it really allows me to, they say, get rid of the G here, get rid of the J, and say, okay, so, gotcha. And now that runs right into the K, right? So the K, I don't know where the K goes, but I can maintain this relationship. I'm going to put the K immediately over the G. And that's just going to tell me that they move together. So I can take my K away. So, in the top hypotheticals, I put G on Thursday morning. Well, then K is either Thursday afternoon or Friday morning. And down here is G, depending on what he is on, what day on Friday, what time of the day on Friday, dictates where K can be on Thursday. So the only thing I'm left with is H and L have to be in the morning. So this guy's done. And the only thing I'm managing are H and L. So I would put H and L over here to keep an eye on them, not to lose sight of them. And if you want to put AM there to remind yourself, that's fine. But this is a very, to me, very straightforward hypotheticals. So again, I'll put AM. I would not do that because I'm going to remember, but in the event that you want to be careful, go for it. Okay, and we're done. So let's take a look here at enlarge my screen. Let's take a look here at question number 18, which is they want a meeting schedule. Okay, so what do we have? We have here, I'm just going to look down and, okay, you go here and say, well, H and L have to be in the morning, both H and L, right? So, A is fine. B is not fine. C is not fine. D is fine. And E is fine. So B and B and C are out the window. Okay. And next we have J's got to be the day before. So I need to see J a day before G. And obviously in A, I'm not seeing that. So A is gone. And then let me look at D. D is fine and E is fine. And then this final constraint, right, that G and K are either adjacent or separated by one spot. I look at D and it's violated here because you got K going Monday morning and G going, Wednesday morning. And you got G going on Thursday afternoon. So the answer is going to be E. So if you go up there and you click show answer, it'll be E. Okay. Question number 19, K. And again, if I just look at this and say, where can K not be? It seems pretty clear to me without looking at the answers that K cannot be Wednesday morning, right? I mean, you could flip K into Thursday morning. You could flip K into Wednesday afternoon. If you take K, right, and K's got to be, the thing here is if you took G, right, and you're saying, well, why couldn't K be Wednesday morning, right? Because they're only separated by Wednesday afternoon. And the answer to that is over here at H and L. There'd be no room. You need 2 AMs for H and L. So the answer there is going to be K cannot be on Wednesday morning. The answer is A. Question number 20. If there is a day on which K is the only client scheduled, what could be true? So let me look at this. So in the bottom hypothetical, K cannot be alone. K is either with G or with J. But on the top hypothetical, K could be alone, right? K could be alone here. So let me write this in. And again, this is what you should be doing on the exam. In the pen that you can now use, you're putting the law. And then in a pencil, which you can erase, you're putting in, the information that comes up from question to question. So here I have K alone on Friday. Okay. And, the implication of that, again, you stop. Don't go looking at the answer choices. Stop. That means both H and L have to be distributed like this. They got to be in the morning. So that's what you got. On Wednesday, you have H, L, and J. On Thursday, you're going to have H, L, and G. And K is over there alone. Well, what could be true? A, Garvey is Thursday morning. Well, no, that's H or L. B, H is Thursday morning. Yeah, sure, that can be true. And that's the answer, and you should leave. Maybe we'll look at the other choices, but that's the answer. C, J is Thursday afternoon. No, G is Thursday afternoon. K is Thursday afternoon. No, G is Thursday afternoon. L is Friday morning. No. So the answer to question number 20 is B for Brutus. Let me erase this. And again, if you didn't get to this hypothetical because it was the last one and you went in order, it's a psychometric test and you blew it. 21. Which of the must be false? I don't know. Now we need to look at them. How about H is the only client scheduled for a Wednesday meeting? Okay, well, here's Wednesday. I can take the H. Obviously, it's not going to work on the top hypothetical, but I could certainly take the H, put it here, and that's fine. You know, that's not a problem. Okay, so that's not the answer because we're looking for what must be false. B says Garvey is the only client for Thursday. So here's Thursday. Here's Garvey up here. So they're sending me to the top hypothetical. But for that to work, I have to get rid of K. Okay, well, get rid of K. So they want, you know, I could throw the K either way. So let me throw the K over here. And it says G's just got to be on a Thursday meeting. So I'll put G on Thursday afternoon so I don't use up the morning slots, right? Then I can throw K over here in either position. And then I have H and L. Okay. So here's H or L. Here's H or L. And that would mean we would have, because remember, we moved the G over this, the K over this way. So the G's alone. So B's fine. All right, got that. What else do we have here? We have choice C, which says, could H be the only client scheduled for Thursday? Well, not here, right? Because K and G are there. And not here because J's there. So H can't be alone. And C's the answer. And again, you got to pull the trigger. There is no point in looking at D and E other than not to go to law school. But we're doing this, so we'll check. D, K is the only client scheduled for Friday. Well, not here, right? Because K's with G. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So K's the only client scheduled for Friday. So this would not work, right? Because K is with G. All right. But if I put the K up here, oh, okay. So the K's gone. I just need the H and the L. I put one of them here. I put one of them here. And that's not a statement that must be false. So that's not the answer. All right. And then let's look at E. L is the only client scheduled for Friday. Well, again, you'd be up at the top hypothetical, and L I would put in the morning, right? I could keep K and G together on Thursday, and then just take the H and send it over here, and that is a statement that does not have to be false. So again, that was unnecessary work. The answer is H is scheduled for C. H is the only client for Thursday because H can't be alone on Thursday, right? No es posible. All right. So that's that. Clean this up now with, question 22. If L is scheduled for Friday, so that means that L has to be Friday morning. Okay. All right. And so I'll put them both to start because that K could fall over here into Thursday. Which one of the following cannot be scheduled on the same day? Okay. So here, you just on the top hypothetical, you put the L there and you just have the H to move around. On the bottom, by putting the L on Friday, you're going to move the K this way, right? K is going to come over here and be with J. And then you're going to have the H, and the H is probably going to be over here. Okay, so what do we got? So who can't be together? Can G and K be together? Well, sure, up here they can, right? Because you're talking about either hypothetical. So sure, G and K can be together. Can H and G be together? So I put, so let me see here. So here's the G, but this K can flip this way, right? K doesn't have to, it can flip that way. The G can move here, the H can be here, and the answer is yes, they can be together. But this requires command of your law. There's no two ways about it. Erase all this stuff. It's getting too busy. All right. Whoops, so that's not the answer. How about can J and K be together? Well, yeah. I mean, this K can just flip right over here, right, and join the K. So that's not the answer. Because we're looking for who cannot be together, not who can be. How about K and H? Can K and H be together? Well, you know, oh, I erased the L here for Friday. Sorry, let me keep that up. This is L. L's got to be on Friday. And the answer is, how do you put K and H together? Because, you know, there's somebody here, there's somebody here, there's somebody here. So wherever K goes, K can't be with H. And again, you come down here, and K's obviously not going to be on Friday, which means K's going to be over here Thursday, which means K cannot be with H, so D is the answer. And again, you wouldn't look, but E is L and G, and we have L and G together here. Just move K over to Thursday. Okay, so that's that. And now we take the final question, 23. You know, and they're not throwing any curveballs. I mean, all the curveballs they had earlier in this section, they're not here now. That's for sure. Well, these dots, where do these dots come from? All right. If H and K are same day, what could be true? So I want to get H and K on the same day. Okay, so to do that on the top hypothetical, it looks like I would put them over here, right? Because I can get H and K on the same day over here. On the bottom hypothetical, I can't, right? Because K is restricted to Thursday and Friday. So I'm done. So here's my H and K. And the L is going to be in the morning, you know, either here or here. And I'm done. And they want to know which one following could be true. Could G be scheduled for Friday morning? No, H is. Could H be scheduled Wednesday morning? No. Could J be scheduled for Wednesday morning? And the answer is yes, right here, right? Because the L can fall in here on Thursday. Again, you're so penalized if you continue. But for the purposes of video, how about could K be on Thursday afternoon? And the answer is no, we have K over here. And E, can L be Friday morning? And the answer is you can't put L on Friday morning because Friday morning is over here with H. I think one of the things about this hypothetical is this. You know, that you want to think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's not. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I think that can throw people. So that's it. I'll just erase this, but that's how you would solve. And that's all of prep test. What are we on? 88. So I hope that was helpful. And now just get your ass into law school.